Welcome back to the third episode in this series. I'm calling the NPC series. My name is Patrick, and I'm going to be opening a box of Premier White Bordered Star Trek CCG. This is the second box of White Border that I've opened, and my goal is to open a full set of Premier White Border live. So if you'd like to join for that, you can check out the previous video. Um, Today, I'm going to be cutting the videos a little bit shorter, probably do about half a box per video. I realize it can be a bit long at about 30 minutes for a box, so I'm just going to open half a box per episode. So let's get to it and start cracking some packs and thinking back through some old cards. Yeah, last time we got a fair number of main cards. Got a Data and a Geordie. Got a lot of missions. Also remember we got quite a few good Klingon cards. I'll try to pull them out at the end and see. Let me adjust my focus here. See if I can. Sorry about this. It's probably about as good as it's going to get. All right, here we go. Starting off with another mission. I don't believe that's one we have already. Let's keep going and see what we get. All right. This one I remember doing quite a few times. Anytime I play Klingon, that was one of the best ones. Investigate alien probe, anthropology, biology, computer skill for 40 points. And only a span of 2. One of the easiest missions to do and one of the easiest missions to get to, but you just had to be playing Klingon, which not a lot of people were doing back then. Yeah, this box, I don't know if you can see, arrived to me a bit damaged, but the packs seem okay. A bit of a bend in some of these, but not too terrible. All right. Binar's weapon enhancement. There wasn't a whole lot of interaction in this early set, but some of the combat, it could get interesting. There wasn't a whole lot to do with it, but you could build around it. And weapon enhancement gives all your ships +2, so something you could do. But oh, another Albert Einstein. I think that would be our first repeat. Very strange card. Anyway, I'm not very happy with this focus here. Nope, that is not helping. Well, I'm going to have to see what I can do about that, but I think it's focusing pretty well on my hands. And there we go. Our second double is a Geordie. Not a bad one to double up. I see, like I was talking about last time, there's this sort of a ink issue on the top of the card. It looks like that's just what Geordie looks like in this set. There, this good old Skin of Evil. Armis. There's not a lot of ways to kill things in this first set. Armis, the Skin of Evil, just kills one random person. It doesn't get much easier than that. A pretty decent one. Hit the right person, derail a whole mission attempt, and put the opponent back a few turns. More Mont the Barber. Endeavorous. Good Romulan ship. And always happy to see more Rogue Borg. Hoping to find a Croesus. Enjoyed playing lots of Rogue Borgs and Croesus. A few different points. Need a lot of card draw to make it work, though. All right, that's another Federation personnel. Not a particularly great one, but it's one we don't have yet. Okay, there's another mission for us. I got into this game when White Border just came out in, well, I guess it was the second printing, the beta printing in '95. So I missed the Black Border run, but I was able to find a few comic shops that were selling them for at least as cheap as the White Border. So I picked up a few back in the day. Cytherians, I believe I have that one already as well. Getting a few doubles here. Lore's Fingernails double. A lot of repeats early in this box. Cytherian's a nice card to have. It's one I used a lot, even in later editions. USS Phoenix. Decent ship at low range. So, wow, look at all those missions. In fact, it's nothing but missions and outposts. Let's see, how many packs are we at now? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're at 12 packs. Can be open in 18. Good old Q. That's a good one to get. Q allowed for a lot of abusive strategies. Quick story about some of those strategies. So when I was most involved in the tournament scene, it was right before, I believe right before Rules of Acquisition came out. And I put together a deck where it was not a guarantee, but a virtual guarantee. It's like 95+% chance of a second turn win using Q and lots of, if I remember, I think it was lots of artifacts under my own mission. Let's see. Yeah, so he says, if 2 leadership and integrity greater than 60, discard all dilemmas here. So you put Q under your own mission, get rid of all your opponent's dilemmas, and then immediately solve. I believe that one was going for 50-point missions. Getting a few artifacts to... Actually, I don't even know if that one was artifacts. I think that one was just 2 50-point missions and ways to get exactly the right number of personnel in play on turns 1 and 2 to get that much integrity and the skills needed for those missions. I think that one was using a lot of... Oh, what is that? It's an objective from First Contact that downloads personnel. I'll have to look that up. But I remember in the next set release, so I made this deck. It was my kind of secret weapon that I was taken to the regional tournament, and I was testing it out, and I made the mistake of taking it to Norfolk, or I believe it was actually Virginia Beach, to play in the tournament. And this tournament, right outside of Norfolk, this is where a lot of the designers and lead playtesters and whatnot, Brad DeFruiter and uh, Evan Lawrence and some of these guys would play from time to time, along with some of their playtesters. And just happened they were all playing that day. I brought this deck, and I mean, I games were lasting 5 minutes, and of course I walked out of there undefeated. Um, well, you know, 5 6 months later, the next set comes out, has the first referee cards, and one of the first referee cards says, I believe it's something like, if you uh, face a dilemma that you seeded yourself, I don't know if it was you lose the game or you lose points or something bad happens. But I just thought it was interesting. And then of course in that regional event, because I never posted the deck online, you see, but one of the guys I played against immediately went and posted this deck online in the Star Trek CCG forums, and then um, virtually every uh, regional tournament after that, the winner was basically a carbon copy of this deck. And in fact, I even got second place in my own regional tournament because somebody else brought a copy of that deck and went first. Um, so that was a bit disappointing. So I really should have kept it secret and waited to play in my own regional before showing it off to the designers of the game. Rolaren, that's good. Federation with treachery, sometimes a good thing. Oh yeah, assigned mission specialist, I believe is the objective I was thinking of, where you download 2 personnel with just a single skill, hence mission specialist. All right, and we are up to 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. These do have, I believe, 36 packs. There are 36 packs in these, so I'm going to check on whether it was 32 or 36. This may be our last pack. All right. Good old Romulan, Alador Jarek. Seems like the Federation personnel always had a lot more skills than most of the Romulan and Klingon. And yes, I see that there are 36 packs total. So I can open 3 more for this first half box. Filled out a few of the cards we needed, but still quite a few more to go. And there's a pretty good Romulan personnel. Rare to find Romulan with honor. And the Tellurian Plague Ship, that was one. Got a lot of play, especially when they came out with the, what was it? I think it was in the official tournament sealed deck that included it was a double dilemma that included the Tellurian Plague Ship. Oh, USS Enterprise. That is an exciting pull. Definitely one of the top pulls for this. Obviously, that with Picard himself. We're looking for most. Already got Data and 2 Geordies, so I'd like to see a Crusher Shelby. I might have already got Shelby. I need to make a list of what we've already pulled for next time. And our last pack for this half box. Let's hope for something good. Well, not exciting, but got another mission. And that'll do it for this episode. Still looking for quite a few cards, but we're only 1.5 boxes in. So keep with me. I'm going to upload this one today, and I'll have the rest of this box next week. So if you'd like to check that out, subscribe and fill this set out with me. Thank you for watching.